Well, I think the laser part, I'm not even sure if that's accurate at this point, because there's got to be some sort of paper trail through BlackRock in order to prove that, like a purchasing order, or somebody's been on their payroll in order to execute that kind of project. But what I do know is that the start of the ignition within that fire was because of the poor management of their landscape and tree lines around the power lines is what pretty much is the start of ignition. They didn't shut the power off. They shut the power off after everything was put out, and which is why I brought up the theory that scientists are able to, all these networks and data collectors for earthquakes and tsunamis were able to collect that data and time out when a tsunami would hit, because 2-3 days, maybe 5 days prior to the incident in Hawaii, there was a bunch of earthquakes around Hell's Gate. So when you put all those connections together, they are literally calculating everything in order to destroy our people. All indigenous people. Anything that colonizers want, they're going to do whatever they want to get it and try to cover up their own jobs, their own traces, to tamper with evidence and to make sure that they're not going to be found. So I don't know if it's the lasers, but I do know that, because I come from a place where wildfires happen every year and they could last weeks, sometimes months. So if the Pacific Northwest is burning up, Hawaii would burn up because of climate change. It is so dry. Heat is rising because our ozone layer is just decaying, disintegrating. And what's even more ridiculous about that too is that Department of Justice is stating that there is no rights, constitutional rights for climate change, so that they're going to reject those students' petition and proposal that climate change is a violation of the Constitution. So Joe Biden has a lot on his plate right now, and let's hope he doesn't backtrack or fumble. So if everybody would be so kind, since people are being so supportive, keep supporting Hawaii. There's a link in my bio that will redirect you to another page that will have a link to where you could help other Hawaiians in that local area and send whatever you can. There's multiple resources listed in that spreadsheet, so please be aware to, confirm identity when you make contact with somebody, because there's a lot of scammers out there and people need to be aware of that. And also, one more thing, if you would be so generous, please buy something from my website, fliscography.com. I have great merch. I am willing to receive shirts, because I do recycled apparel and altered apparel in order to reduce waste of fast fashion. So please do that. I would greatly appreciate it. Even just visiting my website does so much for me. Thank you so much. Be aware of impersonators of me. Thank you.